Here we are, folks, the second round of the Piggz Grand Slam, live from Piggz Stadium in Canada. This is our fourth stop of the NASCAR Pokemon Cup Series Season 4 World Tour. Let's not dilly-dally, and let's get right into the starting lineup. On the pole today, we had 3 drivers posting the same time, but for some tiebreaker rule I don't even know about, Kyle Sosnowski wins the pole. Luke Walker will be on the outside of him, and Mason Wood will start third. Then we have others with the same time. That's 7 others with the same time. Angel Navarro will be 4th, Austin Geip is 5th, Ryan Acosta 6th, Avi Sachs 7th, Leia Walker 8th, Saria Tonk 9th, and Jacob Lawler rounds out the top 10 in the starting lineup. And our last winner, Jonathan Thoman, will start in 41st, nearly below, but he'll have to work his way up to get another repeat win, so yeah. Anyway, and by the way, I probably found out why that Thoman's win did not count in the standings from Most Sport. He retired. He was ruled retired on the screen of race results, so even though he won, I will credit him as a win for a second win this season. The standings don't do so. I think they gave him the same 42-point procedure, or how many points that the first place driver gets for finishing in first only, and probably leading a lap. So I'm not sure if they did that, but well, nevertheless, it's his second win, and that's what matters. And let's just move on. We'll head over to our second Piggz Grand Slam race, as we're about to hear those famous words in motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines!
Another fine and beautiful day here at Piggz Stadium, and one driver didn't get started well. I'm not sure who that is, or it might have been like in the line. It's like that in the line. I apologize. I always get scared like that. Anyway, 30 laps at Piggz Stadium. This is going to be an intense short track. A lot of twists and turns that happens. So the first one was a big one. Now let's see what happens in the second one. Here we go, as we're about to take the green flag here at Piggz Stadium for the second Piggz Grand Slam race. Mason Wood going for the lead, as Wood trying to get over Sosnowski, and Mason Wood will lead the first lap. Here comes the 01 Sarah Yitzhak in second, trying to go for it. She gets it. Ethan Hamill trying to get through a position. Ethan Hamill trying to go on the bottom. 3 wide battle for these drivers in between. Here comes Sarah Yitzhak for the lead, and Yitzhak will get it away. Michelle Samedi on the bottom. Here comes the 15-8 Parasols. Parasols trying to make it through. 4 wide per second. Oh, the 15 made it. And he'll get on the preferred line on the bottom. Here he comes down to the bottom. Can he do it? And here comes Jacob Lawler in the 1. Lawler has never been a factor in any races. He's trying to change all that today. Here comes the 8 Daniel Day, and here comes George Rourke. He really needs this finish because he is in 42nd in the standings. Nearly dead last, except Scott Ferguson's right behind him. Oh, it's going to be tough, and Samedi has the preferred line. The 34, the 64 wide battle for the top 5 spot. Here comes the 60. The 60's going on the bottom. Here comes the 87. 5-4 wide on this track. Oh man, there's a 5 wide battle for the top 5 spots. It has been a mess here so far. I'm really hoping they don't wreck out quick. Oh, 6 far, 4 wide. There's still 5 wide. There's points leader Ryan Acosta trying to keep his finish up. Leia Walker, Angel Navarro battling for the lead, and I think it's going to be Leia going to get the lead. Our last winner, Jonathan Thoman, is in this action. He's trying to go for his second win, straight win, and his third win of the season. He'd become the second driver to win 3, and he's the only other driver, aside from Abby Sachs, to have won more than 1 race this season. Austin Geib trying to redeem a heartbreaking loss at Mosport. He had led most laps, but unfortunately his pit stop, he couldn't make it out. Here comes Alex Ragau. Ragau was a factor in Mosport, but unfortunately he too had to settle for pit road late in the race, and he ran out of fuel the late of the race. Here comes Pichu. Pichu trying to win it here. Pichu trying to go for second. And here comes James Shelley. James Shelley on the 4 wide line. We don't have as much wrecks as we had last time at Piggz Stadium. It's our 10th lap already. We don't have any wrecks. And I think we have some takers in pit road. Oh, Alex Ragau too high. Ragau's way too high. And the caution's out for the first time today. There's a wreck between Dustin Ray and a lot of drivers featuring, Chris Harley, Dustin Ray, John Radican, Marshall Rich. I don't know if the 33 got damaged. Not sure if they're racing it back to the line. I think they are. They are racing it, and Kyle Sanoski will take the lead away under caution. First caution of the day comes at lap 11. I knew a caution would come out sooner or later. And here's what happened. Ragau's wall was a factor. As you see, the 16 clips the 54 and the 75. They all spin. They all took the line prior, so they will be back. Oh, and Yitzhak, race 5 Radican, 31, 54, 70, 33. Ooh, boy. They all wrecked out. And now we're going to get back under, we're going to have a few more laps of caution as Dustin Ray is the first retiree from this race. Pace car trying to catch up with all these other cars. It's been a mix-up, and some of the drivers pitted. I think Sanoski might have taken a pit stop. No. No, I guess they were mixed up on the line. I guess the line is trying to catch up with them. Some actually pitted under caution, so maybe that. Devin Whitson retired from the race as well from the wreck. Only 2 drivers retired from the wrecks. And I thought I'd take this time to mention you guys, the Uncanny Valley should be up right now at the time of this recording on Pichu London. The link will be down below in the description. And once I get the over 15-minute gift back on TA2, that will be moved over to the account's second channel. So here we go, folks. We're about to get green again. Here at, here at Piggz Stadium. And the green flag waves again here at Piggz Stadium. The top 3 seem to have the bigger edge. There was a gap between 2 and 22. Oh, and one more thing, and the All-Star race, no, I will mention how the All-Star race format will go. And we will reveal the track after race 20, after Thornton. 3-wide battle for the lead. All of them are battling for at least a share of the lead. But the caution came out, and the 40 got up on top. And there's points leader Ryan Acosta in a predicament. And unfortunately, he clipped Nick Parasols and then takes out Dylan Young, his teammate. And Rod Houston was sandwiched between them and the wall. And no one else wrecked out. I am so happy no one else wrecked out. Oh, and George Rourke smoking. George Rourke had some mechanical problems. He just smoked in the middle. I think he had damage. And yep, he had damage right here. He got clipped, and unfortunately he smokes, and his chances are over. It's not been a great season for Rourke so far, and wow, it's gone even worse. So the 40 Colin McNaught on a 3-wide battle to the line. He takes the lead away under caution. We're only going to have a few more laps left here to decide who's going to win this race. George Rourke, Devin Witts. George Rourke is retired. Dylan Young is a lap down. I don't know about the others. And we're going to be having about... And no, Dylan Young is out of fuel. No fuel for him, and unfortunately, he's retired as well. So there'll be 9 to go, I think, when they get back under green. So still plenty of racing left. We've seen all 3 of these go 3 wide on the start, nearly in the start-finish line on the first lap. Will the same thing happen here? Colin McNaught trying to win it here. Kyle Sinoski trying to make his first win of the season. He's been so close many times this season. Will this finally be the race he gets the win? As the green flag waves, Sinoski did not get a good start. Sinoski certainly did not get a good start he wanted. Mason Wood trying to take advantage. He raced in Season 3 but has not been a victory lane, I think, since Season 2. Oh, bumper. Here comes Abby Sachs for the position. Trying to go for his 4th win of the season. It would be incredible. Last season, Trevor Harvey actually had 4 wins last season. Can Abby Sachs be the new driver with 4 wins? Here comes Sachs. Sachs has a chance with 8 to go. And Mason Wood was forced on the high side. What a move by the 22. But here comes Stephen Pollard III. Pollard III trying to win again. He won 1 race last season. And he and Steve Pollard combined for, I think, 3 wins. Only one of them was, I think 2 of them were his, and Steve Pollard won 1. But now it's only Pollard III himself. He's trying to win it for the 00. James Shelley has not won since Season 2. He's also won 1 win Season 2. He's looking to get another one in Season 3 I meant to say. He's looking to win again in Season 4. 6 to go at Piggz Stadium as Michelle Samedi trying to get in the groove. Samedi looking for her first win of her career. Sinoski looking to get his first win since Season 2. Here comes Samedi, and Samedi gets it with 5 to go. If we hit the stripe with 4 to go, the next caution flag ends the race regardless. But it doesn't always guarantee that the leader under that caution period to the race of the caution will get the win. Pit stops may come to factor. Sinoski trying to win it here, trying to keep it for himself. It's now Sinoski's turn to get out in front. 4 to go here. Pichu just spun, James Shelley spun, and the race is over. We just saw Pichu and James Shelley get together with 4 to go. And I think the race is over. They've just brought the caution. They're not going to race it to the line. And Kyle Sinoski, if he can hold on and not pit, he may win it here. What a wreck between Sinot with the 99 of Pichu. Got way too loose on that turn. Let's see what happened. Oh man, we just saw him spin out between them. And there it was. Stephen Pollard III gets into James Shelley, battling for position. And Shelley clips Pichu and turns him around. Colin McNaught gets some damage. And Kyle Beck gets some damage, and others trying to avoid it. Angel Navarro, Austin Guy, Luke Walker, Rohit Vedarvu, Ethan Hamill, all could not avoid it. And there's the pileup. Daniel Day hit, the one Jacob Lawler hit, and Ry Acosta, the point leader, having his day go from bad to worse. Let's see if Sinoski can pits under that caution, because you never know when they'll pit. They're not pitting at this point, so I guess this might be safe to say Kyle Sinoski has won. But hold on, we've seen drivers. We've seen Alan Smith retire on the final turn, on the final lap under caution for whatever reason. You never know, it could happen again. James Shelley, Angel Navarro, Rohit Vedarvu, Daniel Day have retired, but it doesn't matter. The race is already over. And there he sees the white flag with one to go, but the question is, will he see the checkered flag? They're going to race it through and see if Sinoski has some problems under the start. He missed pit. He will not pit, but will he slow down in the middle turn? We've seen some drivers do that. I don't think he's going to be slowing down soon, so it's pretty safe to say Kyle Sinoski has won this race. Off the final turn to win the second Piggz Grand Slam race, and his first since Season 2, Kyle Sinoski wins at Piggz Stadium. Kyle Sinoski is back in victory lane for the first time since Season 2. He didn't race in Season 3, but he won a reserve ride for being the highest finisher in the Showdown cars and the LCQ. He won the ride, and now he gets a victory to go with it at Piggz Stadium. He finally gained ground on him, and he gets his win. Michelle Samedi was a close finish between her and Mason Wood for second. I'm not sure how that went, but it was almost the same distance, except it probably was decided by 1,000th of a second. We'll never know, but Samedi did get second, though. Great run for her. Pollard stays in fourth, and Avi Sachs will be in fifth. Colin McNaught 6th, Mark Matthews 7th, Kyle Beck 8th, Pichu, despite the spin, still in 9th, and Leia Walker in 10th. Wow, despite being spun under caution, Pichu got 9th in a top 10 finish and was able to survive. And let's see what happened. Let's see the rest of the field, 15th and below. So it was a great race for the 7 of Sinoski, winning it under caution. And let's check the standings heading in the final Canadian race of the Tour. Ryan Acosta leads by 82 points over Kyle Sinoski. Sinoski moves up to the second spot. Austin LaPlante to third, Avi Sachs to fourth, Billy Bishop to fifth, Pichu to sixth, Zach Robinson to seventh, Michelle Samedi moves up to 8th, Justin Ray to 9th, and James Shelley to 10th. Chris Harley and Mason Wood were 21st and 22nd, and 23rd and below are on your screen. Next race will be at Ontario Motor Speedway, the last stop of our Canadian tour. And then we head over to Barcelona, Spain, Munich, Germany, Montega, Japan, Tokyo, Japan, and Thornton, Illinois for the final 5 of the World Tour. And then we'll have our All-Star race after the World Tour. So I'll let you know info about that after the Thornton race. So anyway, we'll see you guys later.